All right, we are back for another episode of Crashing a Tags match. I don't have a good name for this series. I have 4 discs that I've never thrown before that I was able to pick up from a used bin. Let's cut to that real fast. So I just swindled Joe back there. He's one of the main guys here at Fly Green Disc Golf. I'm about to play tags match, and I love playing with my own bag and whatnot, but I also love playing with new discs. And look at this beautiful used section here. This isn't sponsored by them, but they're giving me a $30 budget to find all used discs that I've never thrown before, and we have to go and try to win a tags match with that. And I think this is gonna be a pretty busy one, and also one that I've only played the course like 3 times. Luckily, we got $2 off, and then just so many discs to choose from. Ooh, for a minute. Pink, which is always clutch. So I think we're gonna putt with the PA2. 3301, so it'll honestly probably fly close to my pure. Well, we might be able to play with just drivers, so we'll try to find a good, like 11 speed first. I feel like every U section has like 15 dataless. Oh, yeah, look, all these are dataless. And another. Another. You know what I could have done and not be stupid? This is literally a box of 11 speeds. Ooh, Boatman. This might be it. This feels good. Says 11502. I do know Westside can be a little less stable. Looks very neutral. I think I've been thinking about this wrong. I don't know if I need an 11 speed. We're gonna put this to the side. I might need an 8 speed and a 12 speed, but I do also want a mid-range. You know what? We're gonna commit to it. We're gonna commit to the 11 speed if we can find a solid mid-range and fairway driver, because that one is only $10, so we have $15 left. Or we can kind of go like dark horse with it and get a base plastic one of a mid or a fairway. Maybe like an old rock. I've never thrown a rock. If they have an old like KC rock or something. Oh, but I've thrown the shark before. Dang. 145. Okay, we're not missing that much. Oh, yes. Yes. 175 R Pro Crow for $7. That means we got $8 left. That's sick. Okay, we don't have something super overstable, but I think I can trust that we can throw some stuff on hyzers. $8 left means we can look up to 10. Ooh, what is this? Something. Feels light and flippy, so we're gonna say no. Ooh, this is it. A JLS long range straight driver. They call it 7.5 -1.1, I guess. And it looks like it's our $8, so this is exactly, so I might be able to win. I mean, hopefully. All right, man, I wanna know what you think. $30, what do you think of selection? What does this thing fly like? Is it kind of like a leopardish?
Just long and straight.
Really?
That's it.
Just long and straight?
That's how we always kind of joked about it. Just long and straight. Great. Really like kind of like a TL.
Today we're gonna be playing at Lower Badlands. I'm really excited to play it for tags, especially with these discs. I haven't been able to throw them yet, and the wind is definitely coming out. I'm coming in with really bad tags, like 400 something. We gotta grab money for CTPs, but they didn't put our scorecard on UDisc, so we were the last people to snag tags, meaning the only goal today is to win. And if you guys wanna think about punishments to put online, if like I don't win or hit my goal when I'm doing these challenges, let me know. But we're gonna win, baby, come on. I think we'll probably need to shoot like 12 or 13, honestly. But these discs all seem sick. So these positions here, we have not played yet on the channel. Some of them will be the same. I think 6 or 8 or 9 of them are changed. This one's still here, teeing off from back there. So we're gonna throw you so you can see me park it. Hopefully. I always like starting on the one right after the CTP. That way we can see where it is.
Oh no, like what is it like in general? Like what is the CTP?
Oh, it's whoever gets closest to the pin, you just get all the money.
Oh, okay.
PA deuce. Oh, it's perfect for the one that's in the bowl. That little orangey thingy is gonna be a position, but juice it a bit. Oh gosh, man. First ones of the day. Can never put the ante on them I want. Doesn't feel good to not get that one, but I just realized I'm still uncommitted because I felt like I committed correctly. So I gotta overcommit even on that ante because with my like wrist extenders, like right in the bottom of my hand, like when they're not working very well, I gotta pop some ante because that'll help me to get it to the right position to open up the bottom of my fingers. I've not been spinning it very well. But we can blame it on the discs, you know, it's the disc. I've never thrown them, it's the disc fault, you know what I mean? All right, the wind is pushing up this hill. It's a little hyzer flip with the JLS. Didn't hit the tree, so it should be good. Nice. That's still more hyzer than I expect, so I didn't honestly warm up very much. I'm wondering if that's it, and it'll get more like open, because it is a more open body position, and when my muscles tighten, it's harder to do that, so good thing to realize. So I gotta overcorrect, one down. What the heck? Got some wind on this guy. It's like a pretty big right to left with a little tail. I could throw the forehand. No, we're just gonna throw a hyzer and hopefully not juice it too far. Oh, that kind of flipped a bit.
Wow.
Don't be too short.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, I did throw that and it turned into a headwind by the angle I threw it on, so that was kind of dumb. Seems to be, I feel like I say this at least once a week in a video, but when you throw into a right to left wind, into it, it turns into a headwind. So, forgot about that. I think I'm gonna amend this to, instead of trying to shoot 11 or 12 or whatever, if I can shoot 5 in this wind, if it stays windy, I think that honestly might do it. Oh, I really like that PA2. It feels real good. Stay bogey free today. I do not have a lot of bogey free rounds, and it's all because of stupidity. All right, this wind is intense. I'd love to keep going back to back like birdie par though. Just wonder what it's doing on top of the hill too, because right now it seems like it's coming in this way. I think though I'm gonna throw the crow. Kind of only want to throw it because that means we'll have thrown all 4 of them back to back to back. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, that is so slow. That plays so far right now. So the flight of that crow kind of super surprised me because it is a mid-range, and I think it's like a 320, 330 foot hole. And obviously in a 25 mile an hour headwind, it's gonna play probably closer to 380 since we're going uphill. Maybe a little shorter. I probably should have thrown the Boatman. Based on like how long it was in the air, I thought the crow had gone over that electrical box like 3 seconds before it hit it. So definitely seems like a slower mid-range. Seems like the OG Innova stuff, which is pretty exciting and cool. Thank God we're not playing run everything here. Ooh, they're not playing the OBs to the left, so that's good. Little left to right, it seems. Let's go the Boatman on a hard hyzer. I think we're gonna go with the crow. Try it out again. Oof. Oh, such an abbreviated swing. I was so worried about hitting my hand. Stupid bogeys. Every round I play, I take some stupid bogeys. Seems like it's coming up, and it seems like it's going right to the left. I think we're gonna go the JLS. It's like 350, I think. Whoa. Get around it, all the way. All right, I'm on the other side of the tree, so I guess that's a win. I'm just like laying prone. What are you doing? I really thought that was perfect out of my hand, and then it just started turning, and it's like a really swirly wind up here. Like basically around that tree it's swirling, so I'm sure that helped a little, but it seems like that JLS has some late flip to it, which could be really nice, but it's also very hard to figure out when you're first throwing a disc. It's one of the reasons why I took one of my EchoStar Destroyers out of my bag, because it got too much late flip and I didn't have time to like figure it out. I'm putting it back in the bag now-ish, trying to work it back in. Whoa. Oh gosh, that is a, what? All right, that thing's flippy, I guess, because I've flipped it every single time that I've thrown it so far. Now I think it's gonna be a really hard 3. Oh, dude. Alrighty, so far, had good times with the JLS and the PA2, but not the crow or the Boatman. All right, we're going up and left. Honestly, I have no idea what the wind's about to do. All right, we're ripping right to left. New goal is just throw one good shot with the Boatman. Get stable under that. Hit the trunk. Pretty disappointing. I really thought that'd stable more. I mean, it's a strong wind, but I feel like I threw it at like 45% power. Ah, dang, too low. Shouldn't be a bogey, so that is a win at the moment, which is a very sad thing to say. All right, throwing right into the wind, big left to right. If this long Boatman flips on me in a left to right wind, I'm gonna quit. That was pretty decent, actually. Now we're just trying to get under par. Honestly, even if we don't, I just want to take that CTP home on the last hole. So if I can get that, it'll make it all worth it, because I think I'll make like 25 bucks. I think I've done like my last 2 tags match challenge videos in like crazy wind. I think I need to check the weather before I come out here next time. To be honest, I think that JLS is something that like I'd really like in my bag because it seems a lot flippier than my strikes, or like it has the late flip that I want my strikes to have that I just haven't had the time to beat them into. But that thing just kind of flipped up and just kind of kept flipping and like flipped up so much that I was like, oh, it's gonna hit the ground, but it was still flipping, so it hit the ground like 10 feet later. If it doesn't flip, it's good. Flipped. It's still putt. All right, so apparently I'm in second place right now, 2 off the lead, through one more hole, which surprised me because I feel like I'm playing like absolute garbo. Got a backhand with a PA2. I don't know how much flip this has though, and I know the JLS has a lot, but I still kind of want to forehand it. All right, we're clear. Just be smooth. Give it a flick. Hit something, or get that crazy late flip like it has. This would be a great way to get a turkey. But upon this one is fine. This is against my better judgment, but psych myself up. Big tail mostly. Gonna throw the crow just straight down the gap. I can throw this disc. Yeah, baby. That'll play. This hole's pretty big. Gonna give the boatman one last chance. This actually might be good for it because it's a tail left to right. Oh, it's so, what? Oh my God, I kind of hate that disc. Okay, here's the thing. When I was in the store picking these up, I was like, oh, let me get an 11 speed. I'd say 11s, 10s, they're kind of more control driver-esque. And I've been trying to use this as a 12 or 13 speed, and I think it can handle that torque, but it just doesn't move as much, even close to as much right to left. And I haven't thrown my Graces forever, and that was the 11 speed that I threw from most of my drives last year. Now my power is a little bit better, and so I need to be treating that like those Graces, or even I'm gonna start thinking about it like a 10-speed disc. I don't think I'm gonna throw it again, but I finally realized why I've been throwing it so poorly, because I was thinking, I'm like, it's not flippy, it just holds and is like a tight line, and that's why, because it's an 11 speed. We're in a swamp, so it's really hard to frame, but I'm here, basket's through there. Oh, we got a really long putt. That was not nearly high enough. Stay up. I wasn't even thinking about that. Stupid little mistakes. We got like 3 more left. They're all very gettable. And we still got the CTP to worry about. 165. This should be a birdie. Could go down the left side, but I think we're gonna throw the crow just on a hyzer through that gap and hope it finishes up towards the basket. Exactly like that. Looking to Badlands. No, not at all. Not worried at all. A little headwind. I think we're gonna go PA2 backhand instead of the forehand up to the right. Pretty short hole. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a little left, but it should be in the circle. Woo. Wow. All right, a little wind. Got the backhand, but I think that exposes the flight plate directly. Okay, this is terrible. Watch out for this. I think we're gonna go forehand crow. If we hit it, we're solid. Let's make this CTP, buddy. Straight skip. Yeah. That might be money. Well, until you guys throw and take it. Money in the bank. Well, money in the wallet, which doesn't count as money in the bank. Right here?
Yeah. First place, Betanza with the birdie on the last hole. Nicely done, sir.
Thank you. It's a little higher than 400 something. They're out of like 810 tags right now. 7 tag. Single digits I feel really good about. I just feel good about winning, honestly, especially how pissy I was at the beginning of this video because I was not getting along with these discs. Made some cool realizations about them for sure, but I think in order of my favorites of these guys, it would have to, honestly, I think be first the JLS. Surprisingly, I feel like the PA2 is phenomenal. It's like, if this is a 10-point scale and this is a 10, this is like a 9.5. I really like both of these, but there's something about just having a really nice, torque resistant, flippy 7-speed. Like it just kind of flips up. It really reminds me of like what people want a Leopard to be, or maybe a Leopard 3. And I really, really loved this disc on most of the shots that I threw with it. Something that I'd consider bagging for sure. And it is a slot that I kind of might need, but whoever Mansfield is, thanks for putting that at the Fly Green store. PA2, really liked a lot. And I think because I got CTP with the Crow and like started really figuring it out at the end, I was treating it a little bit like a slower mid-range, kind of like a 4-speed, even though it says 5.302. I was treating it more like a 4.402 or something like that. And then the Boatman, I think undeservedly is by far in last place. And I think it's just because I was treating it like a 12 or 13 speed and flexing it on those lines, expecting when it slows down to start to hook up. But it really seems like a true 11 speed, maybe even like a 10 speed. Think about it like that. I think this is a great disc. This is a lot of fun. Glad that we were able to win and take home the $16 CTP. So I made 14 bucks today. If you want to watch the last tags match video thingy, watch right there. And the one before that was there. See you tomorrow.